Okay, Libra, hi, how are you doing? So I'm doing a reading from November the 16th to the 22nd. I'm just going to be doing my shuffling right now. I always do a pre-shuffle beforehand and then do one here so you can see that shuffling. So we've got King of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, more Pentacles, some Three of Cups in reverse, some Swords, Queen of Wands, some more Pentacles. I'll do one for clarifier from my favourite deck. Ooh. Don't want that. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. I feel like some of you are kind of maybe going to be reminiscing about a past situation. So this Ten of Swords suggests to me that in the past you've had something that's really caused you to grieve, you know, a ruin. So this, because we have this Lovers in reverse, I would suggest that this is, you know, you've had a failed relationship or marriage. This is very much something that's caused you a lot of pain. And it's been something that I think it's been difficult for you to kind of process, because it's almost like there was no rhyme or reason to it. You know, I don't think you knew why it happened. You know, this Temperance in reverse, you know, it's kind of suggesting to me that this is somebody that they left, and it wasn't even like a lesson that you could learn. It wasn't even something for your self-development. It was literally just, I'm going to leave you high and dry. I'm going to cause you pain for no reason whatsoever. I also think this could be, you know, a situation where you felt trapped, you know, you felt very impatient, you felt like that you were in a situation that you just didn't want to be in. You know, it was like, I'm just counting down the days until I can be out of this situation. And even though it's caused you grief, you know, I think you reminisce about the times as to why that really happened, and as to why, you know, you really felt you deserved that. Like, why is this situation, you know, being brought onto you? I also think with this Temperance in reverse, this is, you might be struggling with parents, you know, particularly like mothers, that, you know, just causing you grief, and you're just like, oh my God, you're so frustrating, you know. I think this is also a little bit where you start to feel slightly less disciplined than you were in the previous weeks of November and October. You feel a little bit less like you have control. So it's, I think maybe, I'm not going to say you're spiraling, but I think there's going to be a situation where you feel slightly, I don't know, maybe just a bit blasé, you know, not feeling as, you know, on it as maybe you have been. This Three of Cups as well in reverse, it really does suggest to me, with the situation that you had in the past, you had no closure or relative conclusion. It was like, again, it was just brought onto you. There was no element of comfort about the situation. It wasn't like, by the way, you know, we've had our great times together. It was just like, bam. It was almost like ripping the band-aid off, plaster as it were, really quickly, and leaving the pain and the grief there, and no sense of comfort. Again, with that Temperance in reverse, no lesson learned. It's just like, whoa, this was so immediate, and I think it caused you to feel very imbalanced, which is hard for you guys, Libra, because you obviously love balance. Again, this links to that as well. I think this is really a past situation that we're piecing together, but for some of you this could really be a present situation as well. I just think that a lot of you are reminiscing at the moment, but this can definitely be a present situation too. This Ten of Pentacles, I really feel in reverse, I really feel this is, again, that idea of having a stable family and security was flipped on its head. You know, you didn't get this sense of closure, you didn't get the sense of security and stability that I think perhaps you signed up for, that you wanted. I think it's almost as if, you know, that family life that you wanted, you know, with the dogs and the kids and whatever, you maybe have somewhat got it, but it was just not how you envisioned, and maybe you feel a little bit cheated, you know, a little bit like, whoa, why? Again, I think the general question is just why. And then we've got this Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. I think that is quite interesting, because Queen of Pentacles really, again, is that idea of security flipped on its head. Also, I think this kind of made you feel like people are or were mean. You know, some people aren't as dignified as you once thought. And also I think maybe your dignity was a little bit in shatters as well, because again, it's just like, whoa, high and dry. This Three of Cups, didn't get closure from it. Now what the hell's happening? I feel a little bit shaken, you know. It's just a sense of being sort of jolted at the altar, if that makes sense. Again, this Seven of Pentacles as well kind of links a little bit to what I was saying about feeling a little bit less disciplined and not as controlled. So this is where I don't think you're really going to want to put the hard work in. I think you just want a little bit of a lazy week, which is totally fine. Reminiscing, having a lazy week, not really feeling it. I think there's a couple of signs that aren't really feeling it. Aquarius is a little bit as well. But this Queen of Wands energy is interesting. I want to talk about this Queen of Wands energy because I get this as, you know, you being very elegant about the situation. So I think you're going to be like, yeah, you know, something happened to me, but I'm in such a better position. You know, I'm such a more dignified, graceful position. And so even though you're not feeling as disciplined and as, you know, charged forth as maybe you could, I think it is really interesting to see that Queen of Wands and that regality. There is a sense of success and sort of sunshine coming for you, and I think there's a real sense of exploration. I think you are really itching to get out and explore. I think that is definitely coming for you. I think this kind of situation that you have been through or you're going through is going to teach you how to better understand what you want from life, you know. So that Temperance in reverse, you know, there will be a lesson learned here. I don't see that. I think there was probably a lesson that was, you know, it wasn't very clear to you beforehand, but now it is clear to you. And that Queen of Wands says, you know, I think with communication with people as well, you're going to be feeling a lot stronger with communication because you have been through a situation where you know how to navigate it. So now you know exactly what to do and what not to do. You know, I was saying about, you know, might having trouble with parents with that Temperance, you know, it might be a sense that you have to bite your tongue and be a bit more elegant about a situation with a parent. Like I said, maybe a mother. It's just like, look, mother, I'm not going to bite back. And then we've got King of Cups in reverse as well. So a little bit of water energy there. King of Cups is this where you're not feeling, again, I don't think you're feeling as creative and artistic as you normally are. King of Cups is a very artistic Libra, you know, normally like somebody who's very interested in kind of creating artistry with business. So I think that you're not feeling as, you know, if you're maybe trying to like get an artist business off the ground or something like that, you're not really feeling as disciplined or controlled with that. You know, maybe you're feeling a little bit just, I don't know, I don't think you feel as disciplined. I don't think you think it's like a reliable source for you, of sense of security for you. I think there's just there's going to be some interesting things going on for this week. So I think we're going to have a little bit of an issue with a parent perhaps, or, you know, you're going to be reminiscing on a past situation or a present situation happening now and kind of learning how to communicate better and to piece situations together. And I think we're also just kind of a bit of a blah week and perhaps have to accept that we're having a bit of a blah week. But also maybe you watch this reading and think, you know, I'm not going to have a blah week. I'm going to turn that on its head and have a great self-control week where I'm really motivated and have that Chariot energy. So that was your reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you a little bit of wisdom. And if you did like it, please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, thank you very much.